About how many animals like this one are still alive in the wild? 10, 100, 1,000, too many to count. Giant pandas are classified as an endangered species because there are only about 1,000 of them living in a small area in western China. Male members of this group of birds are called peacocks. What are females called? Females are called peahens. Did you get it right or wrong? This creature is part of what bird family? The peacock and the peahen are part of the pheasant family. How did you do? What is the main purpose of this animal's fluffy tail? Tree squirrels use their fluffy tails to keep their balance while climbing and leaping about in trees. Right or wrong? How did you do? What are this animal's babies called? Calves, cubs, kits, pups. Baby skunks are called kits. The manta ray is the largest stingray. Is this for real? This is not for real. Although they appear similar to stingrays, manta rays lack the stinging barb and are therefore relatively harmless. This animal can have as many as 24 arms. Is this for real? This is for real. Some starfish have as many as 24 arms, and each contains an extension of the body's organs. What fluid is secreted by this animal's glands in order to keep its skin moist? A frog's skin is thin and lacks protective features like hair or scales, but mucus helps keep it moist.
Remember, we're on the honor system here. Right or wrong?
This owl is one of the smallest owls in the world. Is this for real? This is not for real. The great horned owl is actually one of the biggest owl species. About how long can this animal live in the wild? Less than 1 year, 10 years, 30 years, 45 years. The endangered California condor can live for 45 years. What gigantic mammal is a close living land relative of this animal? The manatee's closest land relatives include the elephant.
Right or wrong? What was it?
About what percentage of its body weight does this large animal eat each day? 1%? 10%? 25%? 50%? The manatee eats about 10% of its body weight every day, almost all of it plant matter. What small fish often accompanies this creature? The manta ray's frequent companions are called remoras, which often hitch a ride for easier access to food.
Did you get it or not?
This animal engages its partner in a spirited chase before mating. Is this for real? This is for real, and the male manta ray also nips the tip of the female's fin to prevent her from swimming away. Makes you wonder whether dinner and a movie might work better. This kind of bird only eats prey that it catches for itself. Is this for real? This is not for real. The white-bellied sea eagle, like many birds of prey, will also scavenge for already dead animals. Creatures like this one evolved from what prehistoric animals? Placoderms, pterodactyls, Placoderms, pterosaurs. Sharks evolved from placoderms, a group of primitive jawed fishes that existed about 400 million years ago. These blood-squirting horned lizards often go by what other name? Prickly lizard, horned toad, spiky lizard, pygmy crocodile. Horned lizards are often called horned toads, although they bear no relation to toads. This bird is named after a tropical island, European country, 1950s hairstyle, musical instrument. When fully displayed, the lyrebird's tail resembles a lyre, a harp-like instrument, hence its name. These animals have no claws. Is this for real? This is not for real. Meerkats use their sharp claws for creating the complicated burrows that they live in. When two males of this animal species are competing for one female, they fight by butting heads. Is this for real? This is not for real. A male mountain goat will butt its head into a rival's side or backside, which is covered by thick skin. Which of these words is used to describe a group of goats? Army, tribe, brood, caste. A group of goats is called a tribe. This cat is a serval, bobcat, ocelot, jungle cat. It's an ocelot, and it can be found in North and South America. This animal is a species of fruit bat, vampire bat, horseshoe bat, mastiff bat. Flying foxes are a species of fruit bat, and they eat mostly fruit, pollen, and nectar. With their size, it's a good thing they aren't vampires. This animal is known for cleaning its food before eating. Is this for real? This is for real. No one is sure exactly why they do it, but using their dexterous forepaws, raccoons may rub dirt from their food or even wash it if there is water nearby. Good thing, since they're such fans of eating garbage. This animal helps the environment by going to the bathroom. Is this for real? It's gross, but this is for real. After eating ripe fruit, flying foxes expel the seeds throughout tropical forests and add some natural fertilizer in the process. These creatures are endemic to what African island nation? Ring-tailed lemurs are one of the many animals only found on Madagascar and its small surrounding islands.
Right or wrong? What was it?
These animals often fall victim to which of these predators? Lion, fossa, mongoose, tapir. The ring-tailed lemur's main predator is the fossa, a relative of the civet. The fossa is Madagascar's largest carnivore. At night, these birds nest on the ground. Is this for real? This is not for real. Like many game birds, wild turkeys roost in trees at night, where they are safer from predators. This poisonous disguise artist is responsible for several human deaths each year in Australia. Is this for real? This is not for real. There have been no reported human deaths in Australia blamed on the stonefish, even though their venom is strong enough to kill. This crustacean can remove one of its limbs if necessary. What is this ability called? Unidestruction, rejuvenation, autonomy, taxonomy. It's called autonomy, and it's the hermit crab's drastic option when escaping a predator. When this species began to grow wings, it broke what scientific law of evolution? Murphy's Law, Dollo's Law, Boyle's Law, Mendel's Law. When the stick insect's wings re-evolved, it broke Dollo's Law, which states that once an organism loses a complex body part, it never grows back. What is the nickname for the rarest insect in the world? Elephant beetle, land lobster, croton bug, blowfly. The Lord Howe Island stick insect, also called the land lobster, holds this distinction. A stick insect can grow back a lost leg. Is this for real? This is for real. The stick insect is capable of regrowing lost legs. Pretty good for a bug. All species of this animal have babies that are between 1/4 and 1/2 inch long. Is this for real? This is for real. Seahorses are all born a similar size, but as adults, different species can range from under an inch up to 14 inches in length. This creature is not an insect. Is this for real? This is for real. A tarantula is a spider, which makes it an arachnid, not an insect. This cat is most active at dawn and dusk, making it nocturnal, diurnal, crepuscular, duoturnal. The lynx is crepuscular, which means it becomes active at twilight and before sunrise. What is the flexible snout of these animals called? Truncatus, Peniscus, Proboscis, Bottlenose. The proboscis of a tapir is very sensitive. They rely heavily on their sense of smell. The tapir also uses its proboscis like a finger to grab leaves to eat. These animals' horn-like projections are actually long, bristly strands of hair, overgrown teeth, as soft as their skin, fierce hunting weapons. The narwhal's tusk is an overgrown tooth. It's not believed to be used for hunting prey. Queen Elizabeth I reportedly owned a narwhal tusk that was valued at 10,000 pounds. Is this for real? This is for real. At that time, 10,000 pounds would have bought a large estate. Who are these animals' main competitors for prey? A coyote's main natural competitor is its relative, the wolf. Did you get it or not? the wolf population decreasing, the coyote has lost one of its main competitors and threats. These animals can dive to what depth? 50 feet, 600 feet, 1,000 feet, 1 mile. Sea lions can dive up to 600 feet deep in search of food. When a sea lion dives, its nostrils close to prevent water entering.